There are motorcycles that chase fashions, and then there are motorcycles that create them. The Kawasaki Z900RS has always belonged firmly in the latter camp. Ever since it first appeared, inspired by the legendary 1972 Kawasaki Z1, it has been regarded as one of the finest examples of how to blend authentic retro styling with thoroughly modern engineering. While countless manufacturers have attempted to recreate the spirit of the 70s, few have managed it with the same conviction as Kawasaki. For 2026, the formula remains reassuringly familiar, and that's entirely the point. Rather than reinventing one of its most successful motorcycles, Kawasaki has continued to refine a package that already feels wonderfully complete. In a market increasingly filled with technology-laden machines competing to offer ever more riding modes, larger touchscreens and higher horsepower figures, the Z900RS quietly reminds us that motorcycling has never been about chasing numbers alone. It's about the feeling you get every time you thumb the starter, hear an inline-four burst into life and head towards your favourite stretch of road. And that's precisely where the Z900RS continues to excel. The styling remains one of the motorcycle's greatest strengths. Even among today's crowded modern classic market, the Kawasaki possesses a presence that's difficult to ignore. Its beautifully sculptured teardrop fuel tank, elegant ducktail tailpiece, polished engine covers and classic twin-dial cockpit all pay respectful homage to the original Z1 without feeling like a nostalgic copy. Every panel appears carefully considered, every line purposeful. From the deep metallic paintwork to the subtle pinstriping and brushed aluminium finishes, the motorcycle exudes a quality that photographs struggle to capture. It's a machine that repeatedly encourages you to stop, turn around and admire it after parking. Fortunately, the riding experience proves every bit as satisfying as the styling suggests. At the heart of the Z900RS lies Kawasaki's wonderfully charismatic 948 cubic centimetre inline-four engine. Although derived from the Z900, extensive revisions have transformed its character. Peak power has never been the priority here. Instead, Kawasaki has concentrated on delivering smooth, muscular torque throughout the rev range, creating an engine that feels relaxed during everyday riding, yet eager whenever the road begins to open up. The beauty of this motor lies in its flexibility. Leaving a village in fourth gear, it pulls cleanly without complaint. Overtaking slower traffic requires little more than a twist of the throttle, while stretching the engine towards the upper reaches of the rev counter rewards the rider with an addictive induction howl that only a naturally aspirated inline-four can produce. It's never intimidating, yet it always feels alive. That balance between civility and excitement is something few competitors manage quite so convincingly. Out on Britain's twisting B roads, the Z900RS feels perfectly at home. The upright riding position immediately inspires confidence, offering excellent visibility without sacrificing control. Wide handlebars provide ample leverage through tighter bends, while the steel trellis chassis delivers reassuring stability as speeds increase. There's an effortless fluency to the way the Kawasaki changes direction. It doesn't demand aggressive inputs or reward reckless riding. Instead, it encourages smoothness and precision, making every corner feel satisfying rather than stressful. Its suspension deserves particular praise. The fully adjustable front forks and horizontal backlink rear shock cope admirably with the imperfections that characterise many British roads. Broken tarmac, mid-corner bumps and uneven surfaces are absorbed with impressive composure, allowing the rider to concentrate on the road ahead rather than the condition of the asphalt beneath the tyres. Combined with strong progressive radial brakes and unobtrusive ABS, the result is a motorcycle that consistently inspires confidence regardless of experience level. What perhaps impresses most, however, is just how versatile the Z900RS has become. Spend the morning filtering through city traffic, and its smooth throttle response, light clutch, and predictable low-speed manners make it remarkably easy to live with. Escape onto open countryside, and the motorcycle effortlessly transforms into an engaging weekend companion. Load soft luggage for a touring holiday, and its comfortable ergonomics, supportive seat, and generous fuel range reveal another side to its personality. Few motorcycles adapt so naturally to such varied roles. This breadth of ability is what continues to distinguish the Kawasaki from many of its rivals. The Triumph Speed Twin 1200 arguably offers a little more traditional British character, while Yamaha's XSR 900 brings sharper performance and a more aggressive sporting edge. BMW's R12 nineT leans heavily into premium heritage appeal. Yet the Z900RS occupies a uniquely appealing middle ground. It combines timeless styling, superb reliability, refined performance, and genuine everyday usability, without asking the rider to compromise in any significant area. After nearly a decade on sale, that achievement becomes even more remarkable. Many motorcycles begin to feel dated as technology advances and fashions change. The Kawasaki somehow avoids both pitfalls. Its restrained use of electronics, timeless design, and beautifully balanced chassis ensure it feels every bit as relevant today as when it first appeared. Ultimately, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900RS succeeds because it understands exactly what a modern classic should be. It doesn't simply imitate the past, it celebrates it while embracing everything riders appreciate about contemporary motorcycles. Beautiful to look at, immensely rewarding to ride, and engineered to the exceptionally high standards we've come to expect from Kawasaki, it remains one of the finest all-round motorcycles available today. In an age where many motorcycles strive to impress with complexity, the Z900RS quietly demonstrates that genuine excellence often lies in getting the fundamentals exactly right. That, more than anything else, explains why it continues to stand as one of the benchmarks of the modern classic class, and why it remains one of the easiest motorcycles to recommend. The Z900RS suits a remarkably broad audience. It appeals to riders who remember the original Z1, younger enthusiasts wanting retro looks without vintage reliability concerns, commuters seeking everyday practicality, and touring riders wanting comfort with character. It's equally at home outside a cafe, on a Scottish touring holiday, or tackling Sunday morning B-roads. Very few motorcycles offer such versatility. The 2026 Kawasaki Z900RS remains competitively priced within the premium modern classic market, with the standard model starting from £11,499 OTR, the Black Ball edition from £11,699, and the flagship Z900RS SE from £12,949. While these prices place it firmly among its rivals, the Kawasaki justifies the investment with exceptional build quality, proven reliability, and strong resale values. Its 948 cubic centimetres inline-four engine is renowned for its durability, and Kawasaki's extensive UK dealer network helps keep servicing straightforward and maintenance costs manageable. Running costs are equally impressive for a motorcycle of this performance. Riders can expect around 45 to 55 miles per gallon in real-world use, giving the 17-litre fuel tank a practical touring range of over 180 miles. Competitive insurance premiums, widely available parts, and a comprehensive range of genuine accessories, including heated grips, luggage, touring screens and performance upgrades, make the Z900RS as practical to own as it is enjoyable to ride. It's a motorcycle that combines everyday usability with timeless appeal, making every journey feel like something special. Nearly a decade after its original launch, the Kawasaki Z900RS remains one of the finest modern classic motorcycles money can buy. Rather than relying on nostalgia alone, it succeeds because every element has been engineered exceptionally well. It looks stunning, the engine is wonderfully smooth and flexible, handling inspires confidence, comfort is excellent, build quality remains among the best in the class. Most importantly, it captures something many motorcycles struggle to achieve. It makes every ride feel special, regardless of speed or destination. For riders seeking one motorcycle capable of commuting during the week, touring at weekends and turning heads wherever it goes, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900RS deserves to sit right at the top of the shortlist. It isn't merely keeping the spirit of the original Z1 alive, it's creating a legacy entirely its own. The 2026 Kawasaki Z900RS is far more than a nostalgic tribute to the legendary Z1. It's a masterclass in how to build a modern classic motorcycle. Beautifully styled, impeccably engineered and wonderfully rewarding to ride, it strikes an almost perfect balance between heritage, performance and everyday practicality. While newer rivals may boast more power or the latest technology, few can match the Z900RS for its blend of character, refinement and timeless appeal. Whether you're rediscovering the joy of motorcycling or adding a modern classic to your garage, the Z900RS continues to set the benchmark and remains one of the most complete and desirable motorcycles in its class.
Become one of our YouTube members and save. For a £5 monthly membership fee, get 2 digital issues of Modern Classic, Motorcycle News magazine for the price of one per month.